Three, two, one.
Listen, but what the catcher is just the JoJo thing that lied on the TV.
Saurolosaurus. We will call it Saurolosaurus.
Hey, I will not sit here. That's where they keep the Woolworths free range chicken.
Say what? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Comedians Roast the Headlines. And do not adjust your screens, ladies and gentlemen. You are seeing correctly. It's just me and Biden's paw. Who are on the show tonight. We're expecting more. Sorry. We were expecting more. It's live. I can't hide that now. We were expecting Peter and some other guests to join us, but unfortunately they seem to have been held up.
We don't need them. We don't need anybody, Joe.
Very arrogant of you to say, Blunt. But yeah. I'm wondering what kind of blunt you're talking about on that beanie of yours. Is like a blunt as in a blunt, or blunt as in you're being blunt?
None of your business. Debbie knows the flying fish is in the house. Actually, I got a different beer.
Yeah, let's say hi. Let's see. Debbie Murray is in the house. Good to see you here, Debbie. Who else do we have? One of 44 is here. Gavin, as always, is here. And Diane McMeekin. McMeekin.
Diane McDonald, man. They're all McDonald.
You know what? That name reminds me of...
Meekin. I like that.
Of... What's that movie, man? Superbad.
Oh, McLovin.
Yeah, McLovin.
McLovin. That movie is epic. What kind of name is McLovin?
McLovin.
He's from Hawaii.
Man. And then our bot is also here. Welcome, everybody. All right,
Patrick, what up, G?
Patrick. For those of you who may not know how this show works, it's basically me and people that are on the show. We react to the news basically, and we try and find funny news, interesting news that makes us go, so what? And you guys are allowed to comment in the comments or in the live chat and, make fun of it with us, have some fun with us and all that stuff. I sometimes pop the comments onto the screen if it's super funny. And like I said, it's just me and Biden's paw tonight.
Biden's paw.
We might have a little chit chat after we're done with the headlines, so stick around for that. All right. First headline of the evening. 175 million rand for a small piece of land in Cape Town.
What? Where is this? Londando. Must be Londando.
Londando.
Come on.
No, actually, take a guess of where it is, like a real one.
Londando.
You're in real estate. Come on.
Has to be Londando, Camps Bay, or Fresnay, or maybe close to Fishhook side around that corner there, by Cape Point.
I think you've, like you're hitting every area but the one.
Give me the name. I'll tell you if it's close.
Clifton, my man.
Clifton. Obvious. Yeah, the obvious one. I hear you. I didn't think it would be Clifton. Clifton. Oh,
Yeah.
That piece of shit there.
I know, right? Look at it.
Is it a right angle? What is it?
Try and zoom in. There's a shack on
No,
there, right?
boys.
There's a broken down shack on there.
That
75
more.
That shack alone is 100 million right there. Like just the view.
No, man. This
While
is for
you're shitting.
foreigners. This is for foreigners. There's no way that locals are buying this shit.
Although
This
to
is
be
foreigners
fair,
coming in.
this house on the left is like really fucking awesome.
That house probably has 4 rooms. Most of it is just fucking cement so they can go up.
There's a nice pool area. Yeah, no, the views are looking good.
No,
there.
fuck that shit. And do you know that even if you won the Powerball tomorrow and the lottery the following day, you can't buy that house? Did you know that?
Because it's too expensive.
The lottery is 78 million or 72 million, and Powerball is like sitting on 12 million. So you do not even have enough money to buy that fucking place. And it's not even a house, you're buying a plot. You can't even afford the grass, man. Oh, this is
That's actually a good point. There's no house.
no house there, my guy. What are we gonna pay for a house, Joe? You know, if everybody on the show got together and tried to buy this, we still would come up horribly short.
Oh no, horribly short. Like nowhere near.
Unless one of you are secretly rich, then send us a Sasa. Send us Sasa chat. What's the maximum Sasa chat you can send, Joe?
I think it's 5,000 rand. I think or something. There is a limit.
What? That's
Yeah.
jokes.
Yeah, there is a
That's
limit.
jokes.
Yeah.
I challenge someone to send us 5,000 rand.
Let's test out this theory. Actually,
It's
not 5,000, just 10,000. Try 10,000. See if you can.
send 10,000. It won't go through. I promise.
Our robot says tick factory included. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Cliffs that uses tuck, buddy.
And then, hey, Chris Beidenhorst is in the house.
Hello, Chris.
Oh, Gavin says it's 2,500 rand. That's the limit.
That's bullshit low. Why is it so low? I challenge someone to send 2,500. Send 2,600. It won't go through, I promise. And then take a screenshot and show us that it didn't go through. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, do it. Do it. Why not? It's 3 days before
I'm
payday.
a
You
poor
have the money.
pensioner. Count me out. You didn't need to say poor pensioner. You just did a shit pensioner. That's it. I'm a pensioner. Count me out.
But just out of curiosity, Bevan, it's 1,124 square meter plot in Clifton for 175 million.
Are you just
1,124. That's not a. It's a fair
That's small,
size.
my friend. Most of it is, like I showed you, is going up. It's not going out. You're buying like sand and sky.
Sand sky.
It's like you're buying skew land. Who the fuck wants skew land? Nah, guy. That's for foreigners. Germans, Swiss. They Germans love Clifton.
There's more pictures. Hold on.
Let me see. Oh, there's more. Oh my
So
goodness.
this is like a top aerial view of the plot.
Look at that shit entrance there. Look there. Look at that shit entrance there. 475 million. No, my friend, it's like a pizza shape. You like a pizza slice. No, that's cock. Who would buy this shit?
Maybe that's why it's still there.
No, someone's definitely gonna buy it. It's still shit though. I can't believe it. We live in a dumb world, Joe. A dumb world.
But look at the
Oh,
view,
man.
Bevan.
Stunning.
That's what you're actually buying. This is like
My guy.
174 million rand. That's the.
No. I can take you to a place called Wolfgat on Baden-Powell, and I can show you a better beach than that, but it's very close to Kailicha.
Don't say that in the sales pitch.
Yeah. We once told a friend, these bungalows and stuff that you can hire there. And
Yeah.
then we sent her a link to say we're going to go have a holiday here. And then she looked at the pictures and everything. She was like, I don't know, it looks dodgy. We were like, no, they're doing renovations. We're going to book.
Nice.
That was dodge, brother.
Oh, man. Our bot says I just checked now. It has like a sliding bar to 3,500 rand max.
Or what? It's in, buddy. It's in.
Try the 3,600 and see what happens.
Yo, so they say that 2.6 would have gone through.
All right. Next headline. I think you're gonna. Actually, let me ask you. Like, do you like Gatsby's?
I love Gatsby's.
Awesome. Me too. And I really want to find this restaurant right now. Look at that.
Oh no, not this.
Why?
Absolutely no.
Belleville restaurant makes a whopping 4-meter long record-breaking
No.
Gatsby.
No, sir.
Why
Firstly,
not?
Belleville, number one. Belleville. Come on, son. I can already see what's going on there. They put everything under the sun on there, so it's already wrong. You can't go put bologna and other cold meats and stuff
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
you're right. They
No,
did put
sir.
bologna.
No, they
And
mixed it.
see-
You can't.
Onions, chips, obviously.
This thing looks like that land you just showed me now. Looks like a plot going the other way.
I wonder if they say what ingredients they put in this thing.
No way.
Oh, it's even worse. It's in Stickland.
Oh, no, son. No ways. No ways. And Debbie's right. That's a sub. That is a sub. It's not a Gatsby. It is a sub. And if you check the ingredients, there should be a
I'm
comment
looking,
from one
I'm
of my
looking.
my friends there in the newspaper article.
Made the news, served a gigantic 79.5 burger.
Yo,
On Saturday, a couple, blah, 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 100 witnesses, 4-meter long, was layered with, fried egg.
yeah.
Fried egg calamari, strips.
Calamari. Chicken. Masala.
Slap chips.
A patty. A Russian.
Vienna
Vienna.
polony, you were right.
No, brother.
Onion,
No,
tomato, and lettuce
That's
cut in four.
Blasphemy. That is blasphemy. You can't do that. You can't mix all of that. It's not surf and turf. You can't do that. Absolutely. Golden plate will kick their ass. 144 knows.
Wait. What is traditionally in a Gatsby? Traditionally.
You have different variations, but you have to stick to the main thing. The only combo that you really get is Vienna. So the basic one is bologna, then Vienna, then Russian, then you get chicken, and then you get steak, then you get masala steak. So that's like the 6 variations that are like 2. Okay, you get the calamari Gatsby also, but that's like you must be super good at your fishery stuff. So you get about 7. I'd say 7 real variations. Then the only combo that is ever allowed is Vienna and bologna. Because the bologna is flat, so you're allowed to do the Vienna portion of it. Even a Russian if you want to. But you can't go mix a Russian with masala steak. That's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's like poor people can't go around messing with.
It seems
with
like
rich
they
people.
took the 7 variations and just put it all
And
into
put
one.
them together.
Yeah.
Exactly, which is wrong. You can't do that, buddy. And like I said, Belleville, no. Belleville. How dare Belleville try and do anything? I'm surprised Belleville hasn't been closed down and like become its own country or something.
Wait a second.
Belleville.
So, what is your favorite variation? Because mine is steak. Like, I like the steak one.
Steak.
Mm.
You know what I actually had on Friday? I had a Roti Gatsby.
Oh,
Yes, my guy. A Roti Gatsby. I think I had a chicken one. Oh, it was the best.
now that's one hell of an infusion there.
That's a hell of an infusion, but it was good. I ate on that thing for 3 days. It was massive. but yeah, so you like the steak?
Mm,
The steak
I like
one
the
is nice.
steak.
The steak is decent. No, I can't handle spicy stuff. So the masala steak is the other variation, which is like the thing. And then the full house will have egg on it. So egg is like the what makes it full house.
You know what? I don't like egg on my like. You know, like for example, like you see burgers, right? Some burgers will have like the patty and the tomato and the lettuce and then like an egg. I don't like that.
Why?
I don't
Because
like
when you
egg in
eat
my
it, then
burger.
it goes like.
Yeah, and then the yolk gets everywhere, and I don't like the taste of yolk on steak. Like I don't know, and or
Really?
on burger. Yeah, I'm weird that way, I guess. But
You're a
yeah.
weird guy, you very weird guy. Egg is the best. I would put the egg on anything. I made a toasty this morning and I put the egg on top of it.
A toasty
Like, I
makes
made
sense
this-
though.
But I made the sandwich in itself, then I put the egg on top of
Oh,
it. Not inside, on top of it.
that still kind of makes sense though. Like a toasty is what, like onion, tomato, bit of cheese, egg on top. That actually sounds pretty nice, to be honest.
That's not bad, my guy.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. I see. Yeah, 144 knows the Gatsby life, no? I like it.
Vienna Gatsby with chili sauce and runny egg yolk through the chips.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
For me. Not for me. The egg without the egg,
Oh.
maybe. Without the egg. I like the drink version Gatsby. There's a drink version.
What? David, what the hell
Are you
on?
taking the Gatsby and blending it in a blender? Like
Maybe there's a cocktail called Gatsby.
ooh,
The
what's
Great
in that?
Gatsby.
Oof,
I don't
yeah.
know. Let me Google.
All right. Let's. Oh, this was
the other one, Salo?
hilarious. So that's Adele. For those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
And CompuTicket distances itself from Adele's Coming to Africa concert. An Adele concert was advertised on CompuTicket website where tickets went for only 89 Rand. Fans soon realized it was a scam. I wonder what was the red flag?
Oh my god, this is amazing, guys. Wait. How much was that first ticket? 89 Rand. Not the problem at all.
Distance of
A meet and greet, 250 Rand, Joe. Are you in?
Yes.
Yeah.
CompuTicket
Yeah,
is distanced itself from the Adele concert that was publicized on their website. According to the listing, the concert is set to take place in September of this year.
No, man. How could it have been publicized on their website?
That's
That can't be
what I'm
right.
trying to figure out. So, certain aspects regarding the event in question require further clarification and do not currently meet CompuTicket box office's requirements to list the event. But it was on your website, so how?
I feel like Twitter complained first. Twitter people always know stuff first. This way, CompuTicket said it had removed the event from its site and it began refunding those who fell for the scam. Guys, this is an inside job. This has to be an inside job. Like one of the employees or developers was like, guys, let's sell Adele tickets.
Well, here's something. However, on Monday afternoon, the link which CompuTicket claimed to have suspended remained active. You might be onto something.
Where was the concert gonna be? Cape Town, or did it say Africa, or what did it say?
Just as Africa.
So they know how big Africa is. Like Africa is like one of the biggest continents. Like they take us for a joke. Eh? Yeah, these people.
Ticketing services, blah blah blah. Solve challenge, coming self-service, marketing checker, blah blah blah. Daily vetting monitored, blah blah blah, blah.
My guy, an Adele ticket will cost you an arm and a leg.
Well, there you go. Adele average ticket price is $1,462. It's not
Whoa, whoa,
rands.
whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa.
dollars.
1,000. Is she number one there?
Yeah.
Wowza. What is fish? What's that?
I think it's obviously an artist.
Bruce
YouTube.
Springsteen. I thought Bruce Springsteen was dead. Bruno Mars. Billy Joel still makes music live. What the hell? I mean, Billy Joel makes amazing music, but I didn't know Alive was part of it. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
But
Guys, would you go to an
89
Adele
rand.
concert, Joe?
yeah, well, I mean,
For
I wouldn't.
89 rand, yes.
I don't know if I'd pay what $1,000. Yo, that's no, I wouldn't pay $1,000 to go to an Adele concert. Like I'm saying, even if I was in the States and I was earning dollars, I wouldn't pay $1,400 to see any artist. Really, I mean
Adele.
that's
Would you? No. Who would you pay to see $1,400 for? Anybody with no matter what, just who would you pay to see?
dead or alive.
No, it must be alive. Fuck this dead
Okay.
shit. I got movies and YouTube for that. I don't need to see dead people.
I really don't think, dude, $1,400 in the States
Doesn't
is a
have
lot
to
of
be
money.
music. It could be a sporting event. It could be some kind of event as well, like a live event.
What do I
You pay
get with
$1,400.
$1,460? Like, do I get like VIP access and meet and greets and all that stuff, or is it
No
just to
meet
be
and
there?
greet. You're gonna be there, but you're gonna be in the front. Like you'll be in the front, and I'll give you parking. I'll throw in parking.
Shit, man, I can't do it. Can't, no. VIP access, meet and greet, and then I'd say someone like I don't know, Dave Chappelle, like, because that's a meet and greet.
Oh,
That's like VIP access. I'm hanging out with Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle. That's
that's dope.
money well spent. But to say, oh, you get to be in front and kind of see him, nah. Sorry, Dave Chappelle, but like, I've like no. Luckily I've seen Dave live already, but and he's a great show. But I want to meet you, man.
Joe. Nah, but I also can't think of anything that I would pay. I would for football, I would pay that money for like, not even to watch one match. I mean, I can get tickets for a match for like 3,000 rand, and that's like a lot of money. Like, abroad.
Yeah.
And to like watch American sports and stuff, you're also paying like between 3 and 5 grand for a ticket. So, yeah, how much is that? 20 grand. That's nearly,
pretty
that's
much.
like, not.
Nah, dude,
Oh, my
no,
friend,
no.
I wouldn't even pay that as a ransom for a family member. I'll be like, this is me. We have your father.
You didn't even listen to the price.
I think it's not gonna be less than 10 grand, brother. I don't even have the money. I'm just gonna be like, block. Truecaller block. And then I'd save the name as must be just.
Oh shit. Man.
Yeah. No, guy, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Where am I gonna get the money? First of all, I don't have like 100K lying around. It's impossible.
Nah, fuck that. Debbie says a Gatsby drink is add vodka, vermouth,
Grapefruit.
grapefruit.
I googled it.
juice.
Yeah, I saw it. It actually looks
Sounds
delicious.
nice.
I had a whiskey sour on Saturday at a dinner. I like whiskey sour, and that was quite decent. So this the Gatsby looks nice.
Yeah,
It's not
so,
too shabby.
that's insane.
got-
I'm going to the Calabash next year
Calabash.
to watch
Oh yes.
Robbie Williams and Green Day, and tickets for
Are
$1,500.
those tickets out already? Because I
Apparently.
was looking to get that.
That sounds awesome. Green Day. That's awesome.
Yes, dude. Don't tell all these people they're gonna drive the prices up.
1,500 rand is reasonable if you're gonna see more than one artist, and it's like a whole thing.
No, man, but not. Wait, how did Debbie get these tickets? Are they on sale yet?
Debbie knows people, dude.
Nah, dude. Debbie, no. You need to tell me what's going on here. I can see. I'm on the website now already. I'm actually looking at it now. Debbie just reminded me. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it just says fine tickets. Debbie, sort me out, please. Fix this. Fix what you've done.
All right. Oh shit. Our bot says I think it's sold out already.
No. Oh my word.
Ticket Web,
This is-
web tickets, I think, or Ticket Web. Is there Ticket Web? Because there's web tickets and then there's Ticket Web. I don't know.
I'll see.
Um,
These tickets are like 1.4, 1.5. Holy shit balls. Yeah, these tickets are quite expensive.
all right. Next headline.
Okay, next.
Woman wins case against Woolworths after she was fired for submitting suspicious sick note.
What's so suspicious about the sick note?
It said you not
see.
sick. No, I'm kidding.
Let's see the sick note.
So it was a suspicious medical certificate. Ruling was made, blah, blah, blah. Found her dismissal subsequently unfair. Reviewed the finding, however, there was unsuccessful turn to the appeal, blah, blah. Okay, so in 2018, she submitted a medical certificate to her employer, which was issued by a doctor.
Frimpong. Frimpong plays for Bayer Leverkusen. That's a footballer in Germany. I'm not even joking. His name is Jeremy Frimpong. Dr. Frimpong. No, man.
Her employer. Oh man. So it's questioned about the medical certificate, blah blah. However, the employer was not convinced because they received a warning. Suspicion was issued by Dr. Frimpong.
Frimpong. Jeez Louise, Dr. Frimpong. No, man. No. I wonder how much he paid for it. Wait, they visited his surgery.
Yeah, there is a Dr.
Patients
Frimpong.
continuing.
Oh, wait.
Entering and exiting in less than a minute. McDonald's can't even do that at the drive-thru. Dr. Frimpong, don't play, brother.
So patients were thus buying fake medical certificates.
Oh my gosh. They should have just gone through the motions, you know what I mean? Like this is my idea would be, look guys, we're gonna issue the fake certificates, but we're gonna go through the motions. So you're gonna cough, my chest feels sore, all that vibe. You know, we're gonna talk like things are happening. And then I'm just gonna say, okay, take this, call me in the morning. All that kind of vibes. And you give it a thing. That makes it feel authentic. I think that's like the essence of a good crime. It needs to feel real. Dr. Frimpong.
All right, so I'm gonna move swiftly here. Scammed. Gauteng mom lost 13 kilograms in 2 weeks after boyfriend vanished with her 2.8 million rand pension.
Is this a wireless scam? What the hell happened here?
It's a great business idea. So you get a man to, or we just get women to fall in love with us, right? We take their pension money as payment for a good time, and then they lose weight.
Wow, that's amazing. What do we call this? What do we call this? Loser lover, lose the weight.
That's the slogan. I like that as a slogan.
Yeah, we do need a name there. Yeah. Wait for it.
But the weight is weight. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. Oh, God.
Oh man. Woo.
That's insane. Joe, but unpack that story for me. How? I don't understand.
So
how
basically, what happened is this lady found this guy, okay, fell in love with him, but this guy was like a scammer. He was like
But where did she get 13 million rand from, my guy?
It was her pension.
I mean, 2.8 million.
Yeah, it's her pension.
Whoa. Yo, 2.8 million in pension.
She's 50. She was 50
Okay,
at the time when this happened. Okay.
What the hell?
And
But now, did he get it in one go, or was he like buying stuff? You know, like a car here, a thingy there. Like,
they don't really say at this point, but a Gauteng mother in her 50s is
a
ruining
pension lump sum. Oh
the
shit.
day she met the man who became her lover for about a year before he disappeared with her pension lump sum of 2.8
Of
million
2.8.
rand,
Oh
leaving
my
her and her
dog.
2 sons without enough to eat. It's a sad
Oh
story. really.
my god. This is hectic. Okay, it was a lump sum. I get it now.
Yeah.
Wow. 2.8 million. Asses, man.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money, but it's also not a lot of money, if you know what I mean. Like, you can't buy a house. You can live off 2.8 for maybe like 10 years, and then you must go back to work.
Well,
If you're
I mean,
lucky.
if you're smart and you make the right investments, then yeah, you could probably live off your investments. But yeah, it's not a lot of money.
What
You
should
won't
I
buy a
invest in? Bitcoin.
No. I mean, you can't. Like, I always believe don't put all your eggs in one basket. So I'd invest in a number of things, not just one thing.
Yeah, obviously.
Um,
Look here, 144 said he said Howard Dahl lost weight selling 89 rand tickets.
Oh wait, we got a Sasa chat from
Sasa
Patrick.
chat.
35 rand.
Diga, Patrick.
Oh,
Boom.
Boom.
Blonde. That's funny.
Oh man.
guys.
Matthew, good to see you again, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, so
So wait, don't forget pensions now have a two-part system, right? So
I think this was
maybe
before that.
could've- Yeah, it was before that, but it could have
Yeah.
benefited to have the two-part system already. He might have only taken off. Oh, that's harsh,
Yeah.
brother.
The kind of person you have to be though to do that. Ugh.
Steal money.
Yeah, especially from a old lady. Like,
She's not old. She's 50. What the hell makes you think 50 is old? Jennifer Lopez is still dancing and doing crazy shit, and she's like 57 or something. How old is Jennifer Lopez? Like, no, 50 is not old. How dare you? How dare you, Joe? We in our 40s.
there's old and
I-
then there's elderly.
Elderly. Jennifer Lopez is like 54 years old. She's turning 55 on July 24th. Her birthday's in 2 days' time. That's the day.
I'm
Come
old.
in here. Not old.
Yeah.
Mature. I'm mature.
Thanks, 50, the new young. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, exactly. What is the new young?
All right.
I'm 50,
I'm 50,
so
so
quite
call me
old.
old.
You see, you're offending everybody.
Whatever.
I'm closer to 50 than what I am to 20.
Shit, so am I. No?
Exactly. Old asshole.
Yes, I am.
Yo,
Shit.
look at the math. Yo, the math was mathing there, people. I saw the smoke coming out his ear there.
What's a picky?
It's a picky. Yeah, you're a picky. A youngling, like a youngster. A
Okay.
pickanine.
All right, so this one's interesting. Actually, this one, it's a shocking headline, and it made me angry at the same time. So, Porsche executive threw her newborn baby out of the window, fearing that she will ruin her career. Feminism at work, people.
What just happened here? Wait. Can I guess the country?
Sure.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Where would this be? It must be in America. Has to be in America. Has to be. Come on.
No,
Has to be the USA. USA.
No.
USA. USA.
no, not even.
Open. No.
Not even in my crazy country did this.
Is it European?
Bingo.
German.
German.
I would not have thought of that.
Well, these are the
Holy
people that,
sh-
you know, were behind the Holocaust in some way.
That's not even close. He threw a baby out the car window. The other thing was different.
I'm just saying.
No, not even close. Yo, that's like saying, pole vaulting, fencing, they both have stick stuff.
They're both
poles,
sports,
kind
is my
of.
point.
Both sports. Yo, so So how does this work? She's just driving and then she thinks to herself,
I don't know.
this
This is like confusing because like the UK publication Mail Online, okay, said that she dropped her minutes-old daughter from her flat. The infant landed on the windowsill and was found by a passerby.
What? Now where does the Porsche come in?
That's well, she's a Porsche executive.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was worried that now that she has a baby, the baby's going to hinder her career, basically, which is really fucking stupid.
I don't think it's stupid. It's possible. Women in the workplace, it's tough out there, guy.
Yeah,
She
but
should
there's
just be-
listen, if you're if you're an executive for Porsche, dude, you know how much you get paid. You're being like
it's pressure to perform, fella.
fair enough, but you can afford shit, right? You can afford
Teslas
like an
are
au
coming.
pair.
No. She must raise a child by herself. She's not gonna get to know her child at all. Don't let
Well-
strangers raise your children, people.
Well, I do agree with that. It's hiring an au pair is still better than throwing your child out of a fucking window.
Don't agree. Agree to disagree.
What?
Agree, disagree. Okay, there's no wrong answers here.
Yo, Bevan, you are brutal, man. Brutal.
But listen, my friend, there are no wrong answers anymore. Okay, just like there's 700 different genders, there are no wrong answers anymore.
I can't believe one of 44 is agreeing with you. 100%, Bevan. Having people know soul.
Blunt. That's what the blunt is for.
Yo.
Oh, shit, guys.
Yo.
Nah, but that's crazy. Oh, I mean, Michael Jackson tried it though, remember? Yeah, this kid over there, he was also like, oh my career's over. And then they were shouting at him, no, Mike, don't do it.
He probably was taking the baby out. And then he's like, oh shit, there's people. Never mind.
Oh, damn, my bad. We're just playing. Do you remember what that child's name was?
Wasn't it something weird? Like,
I can tell you now. That child's name was Blanket.
yes. Oh my word. Maybe Michael was like, I wonder if Blanket can float.
Oh, Blanket. You name your child Blanket, brother. Oh, I love it.
Blanket.
That's so funny.
Where is that child now?
So apparently, he's allegedly the only biological child of Michael Jackson, but nobody knows. I don't know where he is now. He's
Probably-
Prince Michael Jackson II. That's his real name. Yo. And yeah, look here. First thing that comes up: why is Blanket suing his grandma? He lives in California. Yo, that's crazy. Damn, guys.
I was
Damn.
hoping Mikal would be here for this one. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it, but at least you'll see it.
Oh.
Digga, euer Ernst? Alter, ihr seid richtig. Ihr seid so geil. Richtig unnötig. Paul, kannst du die Polizei rufen, bitte? Paul, kannst du die Polizei rufen, bitte? Dieses Fahrzeug hier, wie?
So,
What the fuck is this?
climate radicals attack Tesla center in Hamburg, Germany. What's going on in Germany?
Why? I thought Tesla was a electric car.
It is an electric car.
What the fuck's the problem?
Apparently, Tesla is responsible for some, it's worse for the environment to create these cars, apparently.
Oh.
because of
Plus
the
it's
battery and
ugly.
the lithium and all that stuff.
On principle alone, I'm glad they did that because it's ugly. Look at that car, Joe. Just look at it. It's a Lego car. Like some child drew that car out of its imagination. It's like when I was a child and I drew a house, you knew that shit house I was gonna do was a square triangle for the roof. And now imagine someone built that. That would be a fucking disaster. It's an architectural nightmare. The windows are skew, the doors are too small. So that Tesla looks exactly the same.
No,
what's
the
up?
Tesla definitely doesn't look appealing.
No, it's a piece of shit. There was one video where wasn't there like a Ford or something towing the Tesla on a
Yes.
4x4 thing or something, no? Yeah. Tesla, that
Poetic
car's so
justice.
dumb. That's a dumb car. Do you think we will ever have electric cars in South Africa? Full time.
No, I don't even think electric cars will ever be mainstream to the point where everybody owns one. Maybe hybrids, but not full on electric.
I
I just
I
don't
also
see it
think
happening.
I also think so.
They would have
Makes
to
no sense.
outlaw petrol cars, which I've heard rumors that they are going to do.
Europe will do that. They definitely will do that. They are that progressive, meaning
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Actually, not stupid. I think they are. They mean well, but it's
No,
just not.
stupid is the right word.
Yeah, I suppose so. I just can't see it working. Like,
But speaking
so
of
weird.
stupid, I got a headline for you right now that's, I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure you've heard this story. It's like went viral about a week ago, but or even recently. So why people are threatening to poo in Paris's river scene? Do you
Wait.
know?
Okay. Yeah. So, the mayor or the prime minister or someone was gonna
Yeah.
go swim in it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it because they were discussing the E. coli, the
The cleanliness
how much E.
of
coli,
the river.
yeah,
The
of the
cleanliness
water,
of the
and she
river.
said, "I'll show you by swimming." But she did. She swam in it.
No.
Did you see? She
Well,
did.
She did? Oh.
She did
then
it
I
already. She
wonder-
swam in it.
I wonder if
She
people
swam in it.
pooed because people were upset, right? People were very upset that it was going to cost so much in tax money to clean up the river. So they said that they're going to poo in the river at the same time that the prime minister and someone else, the mayor and someone else was going to swim in the river. Paris, I got to hand it to Paris people.
The Paris mayor swam in it. The Paris mayor swam in it. Yeah,
Well,
it was.
I
it
hope
was a-
people didn't poo at the same time. I don't know what happened. I don't know because I tried to look. I tried to find if people pooed in the river, right? What I did find was even more impressive because did you hear about the website?
What?
So
Wait. Can I guess the URL? Let me guess the URL. HTTPS. Hold on. // pooparis.com.
Here-
Pooparis.
close.
Paris
It's-
poo poo.
it's in-
ParisPoopoo.com.
It's in French.
Pepi le poupou. Le poupou. Le poupou Paris. 2024 Olympic.
You're close. But it translated. It translated. It means I shit in the scene on June 23rd. Yeah, that's the website.
Shit in the sea. June
Now-
23rd. So specific.
Wait, there's a reason because the mayor was supposed to swim. That was the date that
Yeah.
the mayor and this other person were going to swim in the
She
river.
fucking did it, man. Maya
Wow.
and Hidalgo.
But wait, so there's a website, okay,
Yeah.
that tells people, like, let's say you wanted to poo at a certain, or you wanted to make sure that when you pooed, that poo reached
That location.
that location, yeah. Depending on where you were in Paris, right? Depending where you were in Paris, where you did the poo. The website actually tells you what time you need to poo in the river so that it reaches that location. It is insane. Like the amount of algorithm and work. This is the website.
I shouldn't do that.
I'm not making this shit up. All right. And then look here. Okay.
In the distance.
Okay. Let's say you're 20 kilometers away. Okay. You calculate.
Calculate. Press
Okay.
calculate.
It tells you arrive on June 23rd at 12 o'clock. If you want it to arrive at 12 o'clock, you must shit on Sunday, June 23rd at 2 o'clock in the morning. I shit you not.
I shit you not. I shit you not. Guys, we have so many problems. This should not be how we spend our resources.
This is how committed and serious Paris people were to shitting in the river.
Parisians and poo-poos. Oh, no, my guy. No, my guy. We need some of that commitment here in the city of Cape Town. We need Riptide. We need passionate people like that. Yo, I would not in a million years have guessed that would be a thing. Never, ever,
Right?
ever, ever.
Right?
This is why I can't be an entrepreneur. I just can't find the niche markets. I can't see the gaps in the market. I can't. The shit is getting out of hand.
You could have been a porta potty in Paris that offered it to these people and said, "Listen, we'll put porta potties out on the river with no.
If you shit in there,
It goes right into the river. We just
what?
need
Oh,
2 million euros. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know how much that would have cost.
that
but-
could have worked, my guy. Could have worked.
But yeah,
Wow, I did not see that coming. Oh, Joe, that was a good one.
I'm-
Poupie Paris. Poupou Paris. 2024.
oh man, yes. Okay. Well, we got 2 more headlines left. Not sure how this one's gonna go. I didn't read it. But let's check it out together. A Baltimore area teacher is accused of using AI to make his boss appear racist. I don't know how.
What? How does this work?
This is when AI is used for wrong.
How does this read it? Let's read this. You read it.
Just read like this is used for evil.
What?
A Maryland
does
High
this work?
School athletic director is facing criminal charges after police say he used artificial intelligence to duplicate the voice of Pikesville High School principal Eric Eastward, leading the community to believe Eastward said racist and anti-Semitic things about teachers and students. Yo, that's
So
really
he did
messed
a
up.
deep fake.
Yeah. Yo, that's messed up, man. That's really messed up.
God.
We now have conclusive evidence that the recording was not authentic. Baltimore County, blah, blah, blah. During the thing, it's been determined the recording was generated through the use of artificial intelligence technology.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Go away. Then he was arrested Thursday on charges of stalking, theft, disruption of school operations, and retaliation against a witness after a month-long investigation from Baltimore thingy. And then the community successful. Wild headline making details.
I want to know what he said.
That's what I'm trying to look for.
I don't think
Recording.
they can say it.
Probably not. Just for a few dollars, anyone can harness artificial intelligence to make audio and visual deepfakes. Stakes are high in
Stakes
deepfakes.
are high.
Baltimore area, coal mine, I think the cannery, blah blah.
Guys, Joe, can we try and arrange to get deepfake technology? Like, whether
Yeah,
it's
you could probably
online.
go online and find it, but this is actually kind
So
of
can
scary.
we just make some effort to do this? Like,
On who?
I want to do Jacob Zuma, and I think that's a good one. And I'm trying to think who else I'll do. Oh, this is incredible. Yo,
Wow.
deepfakes. This is scary. AI is being abused. I use
That's-
AI a lot for work and personal stuff. Like it's like ChatGPT, especially.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But you can't just use it without like reading it and checking it and understanding things because it can talk a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, and well, using it like this is also dangerous.
Now deepfakes are fun. I think that was fun. Just imagine Nelson Mandela in a deepfake and he's like going full, like in a Hitler vibe.
Everybody knows Hitler's dead, so that's different.
No, what I'm saying, he uses the same words, but it's a Nelson Mandela thing in a 1967 kind of thing, like that kind of fake.
Oh wow! You really
Like
don't-
you have him talking crazy shit about purifying the nation and stuff like that.
Yo.
Like, we could change history, is what I'm saying. Like you could talk, you could literally change history. You could make deepfakes of Jan van Riebeeck, Shaka Zulu, or whomever you want, Jim Crow, whatever, and change history. Like teaching kids that this is history. Think about it.
But that's dangerous as well.
Fun. It's fun.
Oh man. No, this is man. I really feel bad for the teacher though, or the principal. Sure. To be that
Why?
upset though.
Gonna sue and make millions, dude. Just sue people. That's what you guys do.
Well, you can't really sue someone if they don't have money. So
You could sue the state. You could sue the school. There's always someone to sue. Never forget that, guys. There's always someone to sue. Even if they're poor, someone is representing the poor. You sue them.
oh, you'd be a great lawyer in America, man.
Thank you.
It's like such a lawyer. One of those like those like flyby lawyers that you see on television. Have you recently been in an accident? Well, don't worry. You can sue the tires. You can sue the auto.
You can sue the car.
You can even sue the car.
Ambulance chasers, buddy.
Hell, I'll even sue the gravel that you drove on.
Everything must go.
Oh man! All right, this is the last headline. This one's like probably one of my favorite headlines of all time. I know I'm selling this big, but giant phallus-shaped iceberg floating in Conception Bay surprises residents of Dildo, Canada.
Are you telling me there's a place called Dildo? The coast of Dildo.
And in Dildo, there's a place called Conception Bay.
Wow. Wow. Dildo.
I really thought this headline was fake, but it's real.
Are you sure? This
Yeah.
is an AI generated.
Do you want to see the photo of the...
Let me see Dildo Island. And it's circumcised. It's kosher. Oh, the balls are proportional as well. It's perfect. Imagine the Titanic hit this thing. The Titanic. Imagine the Titanic tap that. That thing would have hit the Titanic from the back. Oh shit! Oh, this is insane. It's huge. I know that sounds wrong, but it's big. How?
Sometimes...
This is what global warming does. This is what those guys were fighting with in Germany with Tesla. This is what they're trying to protect us from, guys. The ocean fucking us.
Well, I don't know what this is. This is also funny. So the
Tiki
community,
bug.
yeah, I've called it Tiki Berg.
Dicky bug. My friend, that's not Dicky, that's just Dick. That should be that's a BBC bug. Hide your single moms.
It's like if your wife comes to you and it's like, babe, I really want to go to Conception Bay right now. And you're thinking like, no, we're not gonna have any more kids. No, babe, I'll go by myself. It's fine.
Conception Bay.
That's a legit place. It like how the world sometimes gives you a gem.
Yeah.
Like
Motion.
Conception Bay.
Dildo,
Yeah.
man. The
So
town. I want to actually wait. The
town of Dildo, Canada.
Town
Okay.
of Dildo. Yo, Google didn't even want to. Oh wow, it's actually a nice place. It looks so homely.
Conception.
Joe, this is a beautiful place.
Conception
Dildo is a
Bay.
local service district. Bruh, this is a prostitute island. It literally says here, Dildo is a local service district
Well,
and
maybe that's
designated
why.
place in the Canadian province.
Maybe that's
of
why it's called
Newfoundland.
Dildo.
This is the red light district of Canada. Dildo. I have to go see Dildo. Dude, someone has to visit Dildo. You should see the board. It's a board. Welcome
board?
to Dildo. It says welcome to Dildo.
Wait, now I'm gonna Google. Wait, hold on. Dildo,
How did
Canada.
Dildo.
I hope I'm not gonna get like some weird shit now.
It's a
Nope,
board. It's
okay.
just an arrow. It's just an arrow that says Dildo. It's a thing. It's a thing that says Captain Dildo. It's a fisheries or something. It's the town of Dildo and its mascot. The mascot is called Captain Dildo.
Oh my word,
This
guys!
is insane.
It
He
exists.
looks like the bra from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Where are you seeing this?
My guy. How are you not seeing this?
I didn't. Where? What did you Google?
Just Google the town of Dildo, then go to images. You are gonna see Captain Dildo. Oh, you have to show people this. Show
Oh
people
my God.
Captain Dildo. Show people Captain Dildo. It's Captain Dildo. It's different variations of Captain Dildo.
I'm trying to get a good photo. That sounds so
That's a
wrong.
creepy one.
Ah.
Captain Dildo. Oh, this is amazing. Here we go. Captain Dildo. That's the best.
What the hell is going on?
I wonder where's Captain Fleshlight. Yo, guy, this is the scariest shit I've ever seen.
Imagine
No.
seeing that when you're driving.
You're driving, you're like, "Wait, what? All the women are just like, yeah, let's turn left, ow, turn left. Just turn left. Why? Turn left.
Don't ask questions.
That's because it's turn left. Yo, Captain Dildo. Joe, I'm sorry, but this is my life's mission.
What?
I know what I need to do. This is one of the things. This is on my bucket list. This has to be on my bucket list. I need to go to the town of Dildo and get a picture with Captain Dildo. There is no way that I can exist on this earth and not get a picture next to Captain Dildo. You mark my words. Within 10 years, before I'm 60, I will have a picture with Captain Dildo. That's done. That is done. Captain Dildo has a raincoat on. Welcome to
Oh my god, no.
This is
I've
the
seen-
best. Oh,
What
this
the
is
hell?
amazing. It's heading north. Oh, I didn't even see some of these comments. It's the best. Jimmy Dildo, come on. What? Come over here. Nah, guy. I'm getting a picture with Captain Dildo. I've decided it has to be done, guys. It just has to be done.
Jimmy
What's
Dildo.
life? What's life Oh, that hit the spot, fella.
Oh my word! Like, if you do go to Dildo, please you must come back with one of these shirts.
Oh, 100%, but not that V-neck vibe. It's a
Yeah.
bit too deep.
That's
It's
the
a bit
problem.
too deep. It's a bit too deep into my cleavage.
They even have a sign up like Hollywood.
I saw that. That's incredible, guy. Dildo. This is my favorite place in the world.
So you want to
See?
do what this chick just done,
100%.
basically. Like Captain
100%.
Dildo.
Look how happy
want-
she is with Captain Dildo. She looks,
was gonna
she
say
looks
that.
like the mosque. Why does she look like the mosque? Smoking. Somebody stop
Well,
me.
she just hung around Captain Dildo. I guess that's gonna do it to you.
Oh, okay. I want the joy that she is. That's what I want. Yo.
Yes.
I'm in. I am in. I cannot wait. Thanks, Joe. This was a good way to end the news. This is a really good way to end the news.
Oh man, that was great. All right, let's look at some of the comments that were coming in. It's close to Spread Eagle. It's heading north. Imagine sending your mom a postcard.
From Dildo. That's nasty, Derby. I like it when Captain. I like that one from Richard. Captain Dildo is a raincoat one.
Yeah,
It's funny.
at least he's safe.
Yo,
The T-shirt
At
is
least he's safe.
mandatory.
very true. Very true. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So, whew. All right. You want to chat for like 15 minutes or
Yeah,
call
yeah.
it-
I'm easy. I'm easy. I'm gonna go hit the gym later as well.
What?
Yes, my guy.
At this time?
We're running. We're running again. We're back on the running vibes.
Okay. But
Mm.
what gym is open now? I thought gyms close at 8.
Virgin Active closes at 10.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you can go.
So I spend most of my money on getting tortured. Torturing myself.
Shame.
It's so weird. Like you'd think healthy stuff is cheap, but healthy stuff is fucking
It's
expensive.
expensive, man.
Being
But I
fat
did,
It's so easy. It just makes more sense.
I'm
Being
gonna
healthy makes-
I need to go back into gym though on that topic. Like I do need to get back into it.
Just need to find. You need to make time, not find
Yeah.
time. Make time. That's the thing. And just
I'm trying.
not about motivation. It's about discipline. You have to do it. Not about I'm gonna and I want to. You have to do it in the fucking story. And it's just difficult to like people to understand that you have to go. Like I have to go. I'm not. I feel like I must.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the vibes. Listen, what is happening with Biden? Like I knew he was gonna pull out. That's typical Biden.
I think he's gonna retire in dildo. I think that's the plan. For him.
So is Kamala? Is Harris the real deal? Is she actually gonna run against Trump?
Apparently so. I think it depends on because I was reading about it. They say that she's nominated, not officially in the running. So
Dude, I don't see this happening. If Hillary couldn't make it, how the fuck is she gonna make it?
listen, Kamala Harris, like she's got her own problems, right? Like she's not. I don't think she's fit to run the country, and my issue with her is like she's riding on the whole like identity politics vibe, and that's always bad if you're one of those politicians that rides on that, because she's not black, she's Indian. Like there's videos that have emerged years ago where she says I'm Indian and blah blah blah, And now she's going with she's black, and like that for me, like okay, no, like I don't care what you say you're gonna do with this country. It's clear that you're gonna lie. That's pretty much what's going
They
to
all lie. All of them lie. Like
Yeah.
America has become Nigeria. Let's just be honest. America is not a place I trust. I feel like America needs to be liberated. So we need to send forces in there and show them some freedom. Like
because South Africa is so free, eh?
my guy, you listen here. You got Trump, we got Zuma. Okay, same but different. Same but different.
No.
It's wild there, my guy. Like that's not the land of the free anymore. How is that the pinnacle of what
No, it's
liberation is? It's not. It's a mess.
It's a joke. And I agree with you. Like I've always said, like with I did a video recently on the Trump attempted assassination, and I opened up the video by saying, like, listen, I don't think Biden or Trump are the best that that America has to offer. I think that there are better candidates fit to run the country. But I know that there's a process, and the elections there is like a whole campaign run, and people drop out, people like voters vote for who they want to vote for, whatever, or the popularity, whatever it's called. And it is what it is. Trump and Biden, now Trump and Harris probably. And again, I don't think they're the best that USA has to offer. I like that Trump upsets people. I do think he's a better option than Biden and maybe even Harris.
Unfortunately, I think anything would be a better option than Biden. He doesn't know where he is half of the time.
And that's the problem with why he got so much pressure to leave, right? Because they knew he was going to lose. So now the Democrats are trying to do a Hail Mary and try and get like Kamala Harris involved. But I don't think Kamala Harris is as liked as the media portrays her to be. So I would dare even say that there's some Americans that like Hillary more than Harris. But America at the moment is very divided, man. The Republicans and Democrats are very divided. It upsets me a lot because I think that in some way, you said now like, oh, Americans need to be liberated. And on some level, you're right. Like this identity politics is really screwed with Americans. It's made it so black and white in a lot of cases.
Yeah, that's my problem with things.
Yeah.
It's like things are not black and white. You can't be one thing and not be the other. You can
Yeah.
be 10 things at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can change opinion. So why do you have to always be on one? Like I don't say everything Trump says is bullshit. I don't, because when it was one snippet from was it the Republican? What was that?
The
RNC or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a couple of things that he spoke about, and I was like, it makes sense. Like some of it makes sense. But the underlying thing is what are you underneath all of it, and what do you really have planned underneath all of it? No one will ever know until you start. So I don't know. Like the options are so bad at the moment, like you said, and it's quite depressing, and it's weird.
Full disclosure, I was rooting for DeSantis. I really like him. He's young. He doesn't follow the woke agenda at all. He's the governor of Florida, and he's run Florida very well. So, like, I was really excited when he was in the running, and then he just drops out. Again, it wasn't necessarily his fault for dropping out, but it would have been nice to see someone young, to see someone other than a 70-year-old or an 80-year-old with dementia, running a bit the country. And I think that's something that's sorely needed, not just in America, but across the world. I mean, even in South Africa, we're also run by people in their 60s or 70s. And I think it's bad. I think there should be room for some young people to get in. And luckily in South Africa, there have been a lot of people in, I think the DA, who are very young, in their like early 20s, mid 20s, which I think is fucking great.
No, you need that because, and like I said to you earlier, like everywhere you look in politics, there's too many old people and not enough young people, and it's not to like be like, oh, old people, the older generation must move on. No, they need to stay and guide, provide experience, give their hand that knowledge over because young people don't know everything.
Yeah, like even in America, there's like a advisory committee around the president, right? Because the president doesn't know everything, right? So there's always like administrators and advisory people, and yeah, fine, they can be even ex-presidents. I don't know if that's allowed, but they can be older gentlemen that have years of experience. Like usually, there's a general on that in that committee or whatever that's really old, really experienced in war and strategy and all that stuff. And you want someone like that, right? You don't want someone young. In that
who
case,
hasn't seen shit.
yeah.
But like
So-
again, like we spoke about ego, we spoke about power. So it's a very egotistical game. So people think maybe think their opinions mean more than others and it should be followed as such. No, it's an opinion based on your experience, and we'll take it into consideration and see if that is something we want to work towards or not. Because like that's how life works. You get information and you can change your mind based on the information.
Yeah.
Not just like, oh yeah, they're telling you this, you must do this kind of a thing. But fuck, I don't know, dude.
I think
South Africa
America's-
look in a better place despite all the fuck-ups.
America is a very interesting case in the sense like it's still a federalist country. So even though you might have a Democrat running the country, what's nice is that because it's a federalist country, states can still have their own laws to a certain degree and run things how they want to. That's why you see a lot of the blue states right now are dealing with homelessness. They're dealing with a lot of high drug problem, high crime rates, all that stuff. In the Democratic states, in the blue states, but in the red states, there are obviously states with crime and stuff like that, but it's a lot less than the blue states. And every state has its issues. Every state has its problems. Not all of them are run very well. But I think that's what makes America so interesting is like, okay, cool. You can have some tit at the top of the food chain in the government, but to some degree, when you get down to the community level, they're still going to be okay. They could be better, right? Because obviously the guy at the top can control a lot, but at least the people at the bottom can still survive. And I think that's where South Africa needs to head to. It needs to head to at least a federalist kind of vibe so that
some sort of
provinces-
autonomy
Yes.
away from
so
thingy.
provinces
I get you.
can
get you.
communicate.
Look,
Because
but
this is like Zuma and Cyril have no idea what's going on
To
in
a
Khayelitsha.
degree, you do have that with your. So there's three spheres. You got local,
Yeah.
you got provincial, and you got national. So national controls certain things, provincial controls certain things, and municipal controls certain things. So you do have certain degrees of control. Like I'll use the city of Cape Town as an example because I know it best. Like there's bylaws in the city of Cape Town that don't exist in Joburg, don't exist in KZN, don't exist in Mpumalanga. You know what I mean? So we do kind of have that, but there's just more control on other things that must be done by the state, by national.
Like SAPS.
So yes, SAPS is national, and Western Cape is fighting to get that like undone. And the same goes for railway, ports, like your harbours and stuff like that. Because if you look at what the UK is doing now, they're going to privatize that. So railway is going to be privatized, the ports will be privatized, energy will be privatized. So, but also not just strictly privatized, but like a hybrid. I believe you need a hybrid. You can't just have private because private will abuse us. Because at the end of the day, they want to make money, and you know what I mean. It's like a twofold. You got to make money, but you need to be reasonable. Because we've had bread fixing here before, and bread is like the most basic thing ever, and they absolutely pillaged us with bread fixing prices. They even did it with cement. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with people that they would fix the pricing of cement and bread, Joe? And then when they get a fine, I wouldn't be surprised when they get a fine, right? And then they must pay that money. So Sasco Sam must now pay us 2 billion rand or whatever. Who do you think gets that money? Who do you think gets that money? Does it go into your pocket? Who they rob?
No, of course not.
Or does it goes into the state's pocket? And the state will decide where they spend that money. You know what I mean? So that's a never-ending fucking cycle of nonsense.
But again,
And the
that's
whole
why
point-
if you go to a federalist situation, it does cut out that a little bit. I mean, there's still what's the word I'm looking for? Cronyism. There's still that, but and it can be called out a lot easier when the state is very centrist and has control over all these, has its tentacles into almost every single SOE. It's very difficult to change it and to turn it
Nah,
around.
it is because people are getting fed, they're getting paid from that money. So
Yeah.
why would they want the system to change? That's how I see it. If my standard of living is I have a house that I bought for 7 million, right? I now drive a car of 1.3 million. My kids go to the best school that costs me 20,000 a month.
Yeah.
How the fuck am I gonna want to change the system? I can't. Because that means I'm gonna get less, and that means my lifestyle is gonna have to change. And we all know that's not gonna happen. Nobody goes backwards in life or wants to go backwards in life. You want to go up, 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 up continuously. And when you're on the up, you don't say, "Oh, okay, I'll take a 10,000 rand knock and go back." Not a chance, man, because it's gonna affect everything in your life.
I
So-
think the only way South Africa will completely change is if the ANC is completely out of power. Then there's no choice. It's
To
going to be a
start
shit
over.
show. It's going to be a shit show.
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult. There will be a lot of resistance. But in the long run, if South Africans can hold out, and I think they can.
Riots, bro. There will be riots if ANC is not involved in anything. I think people will lose their minds. You must remember, the majority of the people are poor.
I
We got more
understand that,
people on
but I
SASSA
don't- I-
and
I
other
think the
shit
riots-
than
I
anything
think-
else. Grants.
I do think the riots will be not as big as people think it would be. Something like the July riots, maybe a little bit more intense, but I don't think, because remember what happened during that time. Citizens, law-abiding citizens, came into the fray and protected their businesses, protected themselves, their family, as is their right to do so.
And went to
and-
fucking jail for it. Some of them got cases still pending now.
Which is not right,
No.
depending on how you look at it. But what I'm
Some
saying
people-
is,
they fucked them up, bro.
yeah, and some people
all for
helped. Some people helped the police, right? They gave the police ammo and
yeah.
all that stuff. So there was the bad side, and there was the good side too. I'm saying, like, as much as people fear that that's going to happen again, and I'm not saying that it won't. I'm saying that I think, I mean, just look at Western Cape, right? When the July riots are happening, that stuff was very minimal and only in the townships. That was it. Like, level-headed, middle-class people didn't indulge in that behavior, right? And the same could be seen throughout the country. The only people, like you just said, that it made really upset were the poor people. And yes, there's a lot of poor people in South
There's
Africa.
more. My thing is this: there's
Yeah.
more poor. I'm telling you now, eat the rich is not a joke. It's gonna happen because there's too many people that don't have, and therefore will behave in a manner of like you said, the middle class didn't partake. Why not? Because I have a house, because I have a bond, because I have a car payment, because I have this, because. So I can't behave like that because the repercussions are serious.
Yeah.
There's jail time, there's all this kind of stuff, right? Criminal record, whatever. When I live in a shack, I don't fear jail time. I don't fear repercussions. I don't fear 200 rand bail bond for whatever I'm going to do because I've got nothing. You know what I mean? So
No, I
that's-
agree with that. I agree with that.
It's a slippery slope. And I agree with you as well. Like, I just say it's a slippery slope.
It
because
is,
people
and it can be.
Yeah, like
definitely
I can't say, oh, it will be big, or I can't say it will be small, but we don't
It
know
will be
what the
big.
impact will be.
It will be big.
like,
Yeah.
it's just insane because we do
Maybe-
need change.
maybe-
How much, I
maybe-
don't know.
Maybe a sense of a civil war almost, but I mean, I don't wish it. But at the end of the day, I've often
But
said
who are we fighting in that civil war? I often thought about that when you said civil war. Who are we fighting? Because I said, I've heard
basically
people,
it would be more like a classist war. So the poor against the haves, the haves and the have-nots.
I'd like to just post a list of all the politicians and go fight there. Go to their homes. Go burn that down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, go burn
Go
that
to
down.
Cyril's
Go fuck-
house
Yes, go there. Go
and
fuck
go
shit
squat
up
there. Yeah.
Go fuck Parliament
take
up
it-
if you want.
Get
Go
your
do it
land
again
back.
Because, yeah, like, why are we fighting each other when it's not really us?
Yeah.
that did anything. It's these people that create the systems, they
100%.
create the laws, they create the constitution in a way and don't live by it like that.
Mhm.
They abuse everything, but now we're attacking each other based on what they are doing. And that's insane. So I was like, attack the system, don't attack each other. Like
No, 100%.
it doesn't add up. Like
But
if you think
that's-
about how
But that's why the government here, at least before the GNU, because we still have to see how that goes, but at least before that time, the ANC wanted to keep its people poor, uneducated, because they listen. An uneducated population will listen to its leaders and be submissive to its leaders, because the leaders, in this case, liberated them from the evil white man, apartheid. And I'm not saying, I mean, rightfully so, I think apartheid was horrible. I'm just saying that they milked that to better their agenda, keeping their population poor, but blaming apartheid, right? Like, oh, there's a legacy of apartheid. That's why education system's so bad. That's why you're unemployed. That's why this is it's apartheid. It's apartheid. It's apartheid. Milking that for as long as they could, so that the poor would be dependent on them.
What have they done? Like that's exactly it. They're dependent on them. Thing comes back to the grants.
Yeah,
Those grants are enablers. They are not helping anybody.
100%.
They are just enabling shit. Because at the end of the day, education is the main thing. Education and housing, those two things, right? Because you can build all the houses you
Education,
want.
housing, and safety.
Yes, you can build all the houses you want, but if people aren't educated, they will still behave like shit, and that is a
100%.
fact.
Yep.
Because education leads to a sense of morality, it leads to a sense of accountability, responsibility. It leads to of that feel-good factor of understanding yourself, understanding others. Knowing what it means to be part of society, a community member, contributing. And the list goes on and on and on. But without that, how the fuck are you going to give people a house and expect them to maintain it, number one, right? Then to support themselves within that house, because I don't think they're going to be putting up fucking curtains and security gates and all that kind of shit. They're just going to be making a fire inside on the floor. That's what happens to those houses. I'm serious. The fucking gutters get fallen apart. The geyser doesn't work because you can't maintain it, because you're not educated to get a better job and improve your life as you go. That's, for me, it's like education is number one. And that's our education system is a fuck up for the majority of people.
Yep.
And who's the new education minister, by the way?
I think it's DA. DA have taken that portfolio.
No, I can't. I just remember that they said that there's a big thing that they want a big drive around the education system and that. And I think that's very important, because fuck, man, that's where it all starts. So I'm hoping we see some significant changes. But shit, I don't know.
The DA is definitely taking over the education portfolio and the education system, because I've heard rumors already that the Bella Bill is going to disappear somehow, some way.
Is it?
Yeah, so that's going to be a big win. And you're right, man. I've always said as well, like, education is key here. Like, education leads to skills, leads to employment, leads to business growth, economic growth, prosperity. And then you also, but in that pathway, you also together need to have a safe country to be able, like, businesses don't want to operate in an unsafe country, right? Because that means more expenses. You have to hire bodyguards or security or whatever. And people also don't want to operate in an unsafe country. So safety also, the policing needs to be redone. It needs to be dismantled and built up from the beginning again, in my opinion. And built right. And given, and the other part is, like, let's not bash SAPS in terms of, like, the people that work there. I know that there's some good SAPS officers in the system, but the problem is their hands are, one hand is tied behind their back, because they either don't have pens, they don't have evidence bags, they don't have the right equipment. They can't, fuck, man. I read an article the other day. A police station said that they had 10 police vehicles. Okay, that's already very little. But when they investigated, they found out that only, I think, 4 of the vehicles worked.
Actually worked.
So it's like,
not surprised. Not surprised.
You're cutting the legs off of the people that are supposed to keep your community safe, and Like that. So that is another huge problem that needs to be dealt with. And then all the
Yeah.
other policies that the previous government has put in that also hinder business growth. For example, that quota thing about, what was it? I think if you have less than 50 employees, there needs to be a certain percentage. Sorry, if you're more than 50%, if more than 50 people, more than 50 staff, you need to have a certain
Yeah.
percentage that is akin to your demographics in the area. So if you have like, if you're in an area and it's 90% black, then you need to have 90% black people employed. But again, this goes back to education. Most businesses wouldn't have a problem with that if the skills that were given to these individuals were right, like if they had the right skills, right? But because education is crap, not everybody is employable.
It's a never-ending cycle.
So the
Because, yeah, like,
business has to spend
it's forced
more.
to hire. Yeah.
No, is either forced to hire people that aren't in the right quota, or
Or don't
Or-
and spend more money.
don't
yeah.
get the black person right, but then they have to spend more money on educating that black person. So it's
They
like,
get- Some people have a system where they have to pay a penalty then, where they take someone else, they prove that they tried their best, and then they'll pay a
Yeah.
penalty to not have the BEE status or whatever,
Yeah.
because they show, look, there was no qualified candidate for the position. And that is what happens. You know what I mean? Because it's going to take long.
so
it's
it's
gonna take a
still
long
so
time.
even BE still screws over the very people that it was supposed to help.
No,
basically.
100%.
Um,
100%. It's an abused system.
Yeah.
It's just to get people into positions where they make a lot of money. That's the whole point. It's not about
Yeah.
not about making a difference. It's about getting into a position that is, has power, has influence, all that kind of thing. Like getting
Like
someone
when-
of color.
Like
there.
when Elon Musk wants to bring Starlink, but the government says no. Well, you need to give 51% of your business to a black person in South Africa, and then we'll let you have Starlink. and
The
he's like-
Starlink offering isn't that amazing? From what I heard, it already exists here. Like what he's doing, the Starlink.
It's like
isn't that
a
incredible.
back way he made it exist, but they're clamping down on it.
Yeah, it's not that incredible. So I'm not that sour about Starlink not being.
No, but
it's
but I'm just saying, like, even that notion, because, like, again, imagine you were someone, right? Not even,
yeah.
you just had a business.
No, I know what you
built
mean.
up
Like they're
this
saying to him,
business.
you must have 51% of this to get in. I think they use it as an excuse to keep him out, though, because they don't want him as a person here. That's the thing. Like,
Maybe.
I think that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they just want to keep him away, and that was an excuse, like a loophole to say, you know what, you don't qualify because of this, because they genuinely don't want him to
Yeah.
having anything to do with us here, because he's a fucking maniac. Like I like him, but he's also crazy. Like he can make he can make stock exchange shit rise and fall with one tweet, dude. Like
That's also true.
that's the power that he holds. You know what I mean? And we can't deal with that kind of volatility here, because already when, like the saying goes, when America sneezes, then the whole world catches a fucking cold, and that's us. Like we are so volatile with the rand and everything that we can't afford to have that instability. Like we just a fucking mess at the moment. But getting better, I hope, I pray.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen with the GNU. I don't know if the DA has the street smarts to last in the GNU. So far, nothing significant has really happened yet, but we'll see. I think, yeah, there's a lot of moving aspects to it. So, I mean, now the opposition is the EFF and MK. That's also going to be a riot in Parliament, right? Because we know how much they like to throw their tantrums. So
I think the real opposition party is it Action SA? I think that's the real to the unity, national unity. I think that's the real opposition party, not MK and not EFF. Those are a bunch of fuck ups.
I understand
I
what you're saying in terms of like level-headedness.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
and-
I know
yeah.
figures wise that's not how
Yeah.
it works, but I mean the
Yeah.
real opposition party to the
Yeah.
GNU is
Yeah,
it would, in my mind, would be Action SA, because
Yeah.
they've got level,
Yeah.
because the others are like I could think of them as radicals. EFF
Yeah,
and
they are.
MK are radicals,
Yeah, they are.
extremists. They're about anarchy and chaos and like saying utterly stupid shit that makes no sense. They'd be like, bring back the rule of Zulu. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Wear loincloths and just buy cows all day. Like, what do you want? Like, we can't do that anymore. Like, use your fucking brain. Like, come on, man. Like, and it's got nothing to do with race, religion, or any shit. Like, it's got to do with logic. We live
Yeah.
in a world of cars. We live in a world of computers. What the fuck do you want to do? Do you want to build shacks again and huts? And what are you trying to talk about?
They want
Like-
the land back, Bevan. Have you not been listening?
Oh
They
my
want the
God.
land.
Must use your- They can't be in opposition because they are so about breaking shit down. Breaking things down is so easy. And that is who they are. Destroying is super easy. We all know that. But to build is so hard. And to build on a mess is even harder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, that's why I say MKEFF, fuck that shit. I don't have time for that. That's a lot of nonsense. I'm pretty sure there are some good people there, but they are overshadowed by all the garbage that is like just spewed out of their mouths and that they run with. But yeah, I don't know.
I
It's
don't.
rough.
There's only two politicians that I kind of trust.
Who's that?
Ian Cameron, for one, and
Is he the guy?
he's the one that Becky Taylor is told to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him, and that's only because like I know him on like a personal level. And I knew him before he got into the DA. I know
Yes.
where his heart is. I know that he's going to try his best. And yeah, so I the other guy I like him and he's a friend. Do I trust him? Like barely. I trust him as a friend. Like I know that if I call him up and I'm in trouble, he'll be there. I trust him as a
Yeah.
friend. But as a politician, I'm still
Just Barry Hilton.
no. No, Ronaldo House.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Yeah, so like he's a good friend, but I've known him like since I've known him he's been in politics. So like for me I've seen how he toes the line a few times.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you still, you got to listen to the big boys upstairs, so I don't know. But the things that he does say when he says he's going to do it, he actually does it. So
Okay.
and that was as a counselor. I don't know how he's going to be once this whole thing blows over, if it does. If he gets back into MP, I don't know. Once he's there, I don't know if that's going to change or if he's going to be different. I don't know. I hope he stays the same. But my point is, those two guys, I know their hearts. And I know that they don't want to sell their souls. Ian especially. Like Ian, like I know this guy is such a stand-up person. Like he will not sell his soul to the devil. Doesn't matter how much you pay him. He's too good for that. Like not too good, but like I think he's such a family guy and such a genuine person that he couldn't live with himself if he did it. And look, that's why I haven't mentioned this publicly, but like I've left the RP, and the reason why is because one was just it was too hectic for me at one point, and it's probably going to be too hectic for me to stay with them because I've got a new kid on the way and stuff like that. But yay,
Baby daddy.
but also just that little dip that I did in politics, man, it's ugly, man, and you gotta be thick-skinned. You've got to be willing to play the game. You got to be like in some cases ruthless and almost a psychopath if you want to get to the top. And I'm not saying that was my ambition. Like obviously as the RP party we had other goals, but just dabbling a little bit in that, I was like, nah, I'm good, man. I don't want the drama. I don't want the I'm happy to be a political commentator, a comedian. That's where I'm happy. Maybe in 5 years, I don't know, but
you never know what will happen, and it's good to play in these spaces, and I hope everybody else does that as well. Everybody on this watching now, I hope they all go. Don't sit in your safe space. Go into spaces where you think you want to be. Try it, see what it's like, and maybe not now, or maybe now is the time. Like you have to go and do it. Like don't just sit in your
Yeah,
ass
I
and think,
definitely-
oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Like people
Yeah.
go, oh, but if you're committed, you must be committed. I'm like, dude, things change. The same way, like I said, same way you get new information and you can change your mind. The same way you get involved in something. If you can't stick with it, don't force it. Like be honest and say, look, I really can't, and step aside. Or you grit down and you say, right, I'm sacrificing this for that, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do.
100%.
So go for it, man. If anybody wants to get involved in stuff, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I'm in all kinds of shit now, and I'm fortunate because I have a little bit of time, and I also sacrifice stuff. But we have to get involved because at the end of the day, these people are supposed to be representing us, but we make it seem like they're doing us a favor. We're doing
100%.
them a fucking favor. We are the ones doing them a favor. You know what I mean? By voting them in, by entrusting them with all this power, and they answer to us. We are the people. That's the whole point of a fucking democracy. The people govern.
Well,
Like,
it's-
what's
some
so
point-
hard?
at some point that was forgotten. I don't know when, but at some point that was forgotten. Like we paid their salaries.
100%. Like
So
it became
yeah.
so cliche. Like when people say, "I pay your salary," you know, it became a joke. It really became a joke, but it's not. It's the truth. Every person working in the municipality, in the provincial, in the national government is paid by us, the people. Their money comes directly from us. There's no other way around it.
Yeah.
They take our money, they put it into loans, they put it into infrastructure, they put it into whatever they are using our money collectively. It's a fucking Powerball lotto scheme. And they know the numbers. You know what I mean? Like, come on, it's basics.
I do also think that a part of it, at least between 2000 ish till maybe 2021, 2022, maybe not that long, but definitely up until 2021, 2022, I felt that it was taboo to criticize the ANC. Like there was like this aura, like if you said something bad about the ANC, then you were seen as a racist. People, you were
I can understand that.
pushed aside. You're like, oh no, you can't say
How
that.
dare you?
How dare
How
you?
dare
They're
you
trying.
talk
They're
about that?
trying. You can't say that about black people.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not saying it about black people. I'm saying about the leaders of this country. They're fucking up everything. Like,
Yeah. That's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And what you're saying is true because you became very like PC. Everything must be like, you know, must be soft spoken and all that kind of stuff.
Which
But yo, dude, I need
Doesn't help.
to actually go common as a class now as well.
oh, your imaginary girlfriend. Okay.
I haven't even checked my phone. Oh, I didn't even see the time.
Sorry, man. Good conversation though. All right, well, we'll end it here anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for the Sasa Chats. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for hanging out with us. We hope you enjoyed the conversation. We hope you enjoyed the show. This has been me and Biden's pa, who I'm sure is very disappointed with his son. And yeah, we'll hopefully see you in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night. Cheers.
Cheers.